Alyssa, we took Atlas down. That place you were looking for is right in front of us.
That's great news! I'm on my way!
Hello everyone! Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIII-2 with me, TheDamonForever. So in the last episode we defeated Atlas as the boss fight of the Brescia ruins in this time and age, I guess. And from there, well, let's see what this objective is, I guess. Let's check out if there's anything hidden around here first. Doesn't look like it, so...
There's an epitaph. Here lie the innocent victims of chance, cast out and cast down. May their souls find the path that leads them home.
Cast out. These must be victims of the Purge. This is it! This is the place! I thought I might be... but that's not my name. Then whose is it? Kubo. It's my friend's. She died here, running from the Purge. And me? I'm one of those who survived. 5 years ago, the entire town of Bodum, it was wiped out by the army. I was there, visiting my friend. Then everything went to hell. We ran and hid with the other fugitives. But just as the troops were pulling out, that's when the ceiling of our hiding place collapsed. Ever since then, I've had the same dream. I'm trapped under rubble. It's dark. I'm in pain and I can barely breathe. The next thing I know, I rise out of my body and I'm standing before this grave. And the name written on the stone, it's mine. After seeing that image so many times, I started to think that maybe I did die back then, and the life I'm living now is just an illusion. Alyssa, you feel that way too?
Well, you seem real to me.
Real enough, I guess. Even if they all forget, I never will. And neither will I. I can never forget. The events that scarred Alyssa were started by Lassie. If I had never become a Lassie, if I had never made those mistakes, then the Purge, well, it may never have happened. Lightning. Is there any way to make up for the suffering we've caused? Can we ever give back what we've taken?
Well, folks, a bit of a sad moment there. But, I don't really think it was, Sarah's fault. I mean, if she didn't turn into a Lassie, someone else would have, from what I understand. It was just some sort of, you know, blind luck that it was her, really. Could have been anyone else.
Okay then, I think that wraps things up for Alyssa. Now for our little quest.
Right.
Let's find an artifact and open a gate.
So, where should we look?
Well, now we've cleared up the paradox effect. It's possible those sneaky artifacts have come out of hiding. Let's try searching those areas we couldn't reach.
I like how it's all sunny now.
Local magic. Kubo!
Huh?
Mog, you can help? You're a lifesaver.
Kubo!
And I guess, Alyssa, well, she kinda had what I guess would be something like post-traumatic stress disorder, I guess. Oh, and we have this. I'm guessing this is for life triggers and stuff. Yup. A lucky clover. I think that's an adornment. Hello, buddy.
Have you heard
Oh,
of the silver petal?
not
It's
really.
an extremely rare plant that blooms with stunning silvery flowers.
Cool.
My niece has been pestering me, saying she wanted to see one for real. So, when I heard they grow in this area, I decided to go look for it. But I'd forgotten one thing. The silver petal only blooms when the weather is cold and snow is falling. Seems I've completely missed the season. I don't suppose you could find it anywhere right now. You see, that niece I mentioned is such a selfish and demanding little princess. But the pouty thing she does is just so cute. What's her favorite uncle supposed to do?
You can rely on us. So we have to find this silver petal. And these pictures they usually provide with the quests tend to show you where to get the item.
Oh? You'll go look for one for me? Is it snowing somewhere that I don't know about? Well, I won't hold out too much hope.
So since the background in the picture shows a snowy area, we have to find that.
Thank you.
It's unlikely to be in
You
this
helped me so
time
that I can
and age
overcome any experience.
since there's no snow here.
Forgive me. I was just so glad it wasn't my name on there. I wish it wasn't yours either.
A bit of a sad twist, I guess, to Alyssa's background. But we have an item here. And it's an artifact. Cool.
Nice, Mog.
Thank you. You've helped
I
me
thought
so
she
that I
did.
can
She had
overcome
something
any
different to say
experience,
because she was,
no matter
for
how
some reason, over here.
Forgive me. Thank you.
And we have a chocobo. I was debating whether to take the chocobo or not, because, well, the other artifact should be just up ahead. But I guess I kind of want to go all the way back to town first. So today we'll be basically just doing some side quests and exploring a bit more now that Atlas is gone. So we won't be traveling through a gate in this episode, but that will be in the next episode. We'll take a chocobo, I guess. Oh yeah, and here I was thinking, because on the map you could see there's some sort of section on the right here. I was wondering if you needed a chocobo to get up there or something, if there was something up there. Doesn't look like there's anything, but I couldn't tell, so. But anyway, let's go and check this artifact out. Now the sad thing here is that you can't use Mog's ability when you're on the chocobo for whatever reason. Kind of annoying, really. And yeah, I still had, some ways to travel if I wanted to. So basically I wasted just saw green getting on this chocobo. I have to get off it just to use Mog's power.
Go, Mog.
Now we can examine it and hopefully we can get it. And we got the other artifact.
Way to go, bobblehead.
Now for the gate.
So we got 2 artifacts and we have 2 gates, so we can choose whichever one we wanted to go through. Oh, these guys are annoying. They keep chasing you. So, but it's not a too important fight, so we skip it. But we do get the Garchimakera. But again, I think I've upgraded my Zwerg Scandroid Ravager high enough that I'm gonna use him I got this guy too late, I guess. Because I need to invest the same amount of monster materials just to get up to a similar level, so I consider it really not that useful anymore. Anything special here? Just checking out if anything, any event. Checking if you can see down below if there's anything down below. Doesn't look like anything.
The reports say you handled that thief in the ruins.
Yeah, not too interested in fighting in this episode. We've got a gate here, and I think we can open it, but well, I'll probably talk about the gates in the next episode. In this episode, I don't want to kind of get ahead of myself, so. But here I wanted to take a chocobo because I remember a certain section that we couldn't get to before, if you remember when I was running around here. Let's see if we can. Oh, we missed there, but hey, we can actually get up here. No, I don't actually see anything here, and I'm still waiting for the Mughal to come down here, but he's, I don't know, kind of stuck or something. But we have an item here, so let's open this. So you can see if you can see the treasure, you can open it while on a chocobo, but if you can't see it, then you actually need to get off the chocobo, which is a shame. Now you can see the Mughal excited here, which means there's something that I didn't see before. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but we'll uncover it first, and we have an item. And it's a fragment. Now the interesting thing about fragments is that you get experience points for collecting them, so it's another way of leveling up, I guess. Makes leveling up faster, I think. Is there anything back here? Doesn't look like it. So let's head down into this area. And again, I can see an item in the background that I didn't pick up before, so let's get it. Let's see what's in it. Ah, damn, a black belt. I wasted some money on getting one. Anyway, if you remember, we had some uncovered items here, so let's see if we can. Well, we should be able to now pick them up. Libra scope. And yeah, I like how everyone gathers after seeing some sort of weird event.
I hear you were able to deactivate Atlas. You're stronger than any of the troops out there.
No, just probably smarter,
I've always been protected by others.
given that we actually used an item
Well,
and
that's
weakened
good to
Atlas.
hear.
So
Resolve can sometimes be a powerful weapon.
I like how the people here have different things to say now that you've defeated Atlas.
Now that things seem to have calmed down, I should get back to my research.
Makes it somewhat worthwhile coming back here and talking to them.
Atlas's power source was a crystal of sorts. It could have been our new energy source. But since the giant's remains disappeared, we're left with nothing to analyze.
I didn't mean to get in the way of your work.
Don't worry. I think you two did the right thing. It was too advanced for us to control anyway. It's a very dangerous technology.
And we have more people. Let's see if this chick has anything.
What do I do? This is
Oh,
hopeless.
this looks like a quest.
You want to know what's wrong?
So luckily we talked to
I
her.
can't get this stupid drawer in my desk to open. You're thinking she's forgotten her password, aren't
Look
you?
at this person
Well, you're
interfering.
wrong.
Whoa, what are you doing?
The stupid lock on the stupid drawer is broken.
This is
And I really
why I
don't
don't
know
like the
what I
camera.
left in there.
You can't move it. You just gotta take it as it is. I'm not sure why they have to focus in on the people. I mean, if the camera was just normal, you know, if it
You
didn't
can't
change or
get it
anything
open?
from how you normally
Don't just
control
go
your
busting the desk apart.
the camera
I
when
need
you're
a
moving around,
non-violent
that would have been
solution.
fine. You know, like this, you know, when just You know, just leave it like this. I don't see what the problem is.
Everyone is talking about how you took on Atlas in a fierce battle. I'm so excited. I have goosebumps.
I'm glad you found it entertaining.
Did you hear? I got 5 stars on
I
it.
can't stop shaking. My head is numb. My nose is stuffed up. I feel weird. Ugh.
Maybe you have a cold. I don't know.
I'll need to run a test.
It was raining.
You're responsible for solving the mystery and deactivating Atlas, I hear. The Academy could use people like you.
I appreciate that, but I'm sorry. Our hands are full. Why? Are you short of new recruits?
We always have room for another keen young mind with ambition and potential. With our budget increase, there are a lot of new research projects in the works.
Cool. Cool.
Be on the lookout for monsters and
As you can see, there's an item over here. And I was wondering how to get it because you can't jump up or anything like that. And actually, we need a special feature before we can get that item, so I actually try again later in this episode. But we'll just know basically that we can't get it now.
We were barely able to hold off Atlas with our weapons. How did you stop him? What kind of special magic did you use?
It wasn't a fight that could be won by brute force. We were able to weaken him first by resolving the paradox.
So you managed to cut Atlas off from the source of his existence. It might be a good idea for us to team up with the scientists.
I would have assumed you were doing that in the beginning. I mean, even your weaponry is scientific research, isn't it? Weaponry and armor. But yeah, we have this another hidden treasure here, and this should be the item that woman was looking for in her quest. Yep, the personal notes. Let's see if this is open. No, still closed. Yep. Let's go back out. I don't know if I mentioned, but we've got some airships above us there, which is kind of cool. Be kind of cool if you could use airships.
Personally, I don't want to rely on crystals. For all we know, that could lead to the Foul Sea ending up in charge again. And nobody wants that.
Crystals is a source of energy. Yeah, I can't say we know too much about that.
I'm hoping my expertise will help us figure out what kind of world is beyond the gate.
What expertise? I don't think you'll figure it out just sitting on your ass.
She's as sharp as a tack and a genius with numbers.
Okay, at least he got up. I like how the chocobo is following us. Just because we rode him once, kind of makes it... It's kind of cool actually. That it follows you because that way it makes it easier if you want to ride him again.
That report.
Going on another journey already? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone how I saw you emerge from that.
Oh, so this dude saw us come from here. Kinda cool. Now this was not here before. It was after killing Atlas that we were able to come here. And this I think this is a yellow ring, which should mean that we have to use a chocobo to jump across, which is made me think that I needed a chocobo to get the item that we saw earlier on one of the fingers. I'm not sure why Alice's hand is still here, but it is so. Let's jump. As you can see, he just jumps past the thumb, I guess it would be. And I tried this a couple of times but failed, so we'll just skip that and continue our exploring here.
This is the file. That's amazing. How did you get it out?
Luckily, we can still talk to
These are my
people and
personal
stuff
notes.
while on the
I have
chocobo.
research ideas and theories
Makes
and
it
all
easier.
sorts of things in here. Thank you. Now I can get back to work. Wait, this can't be right. This is my file, but I don't remember writing these notes. Augusta Tower? Duplicates? This isn't my field. And the date it was saved hasn't even happened yet. Don't tell me. These are my notes from the future? Is it possible that the drawer wasn't really broken at all, but somehow phased out of time? Was my desk the site of a paradox? This is huge!
It's kind of
you for
cool
your
that
assistance.
the side quests kind of have a bit of story to them, I guess. Some info in them. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, the last thing I do in this episode is talk to
I can't
Chocolina.
believe you really did it! You subdued that big old hunk of a meanie! You just saved us all from a devastating fate! Now that we're all safe, let's say we find a way to spend some of that money.
I'm not sure if I do much here.
If you ever need a hand with anything, you know where to find me. I'll be right
So
here.
this is basically the end of this episode. In the next episode, I'll be going and entering a gate, going somewhere, I guess, going to our next location. So stay tuned for that. Just meet you at the gate in the next episode. Thanks for watching and see you later.